Hi, this is Mrs. Spain, McKinney High School's Media Resource Specialist, and I thought I would jump on today and do a quick tutorial on one of my favorite databases that we have in our district. Since the district is paying for every 11th grader to take the SAT this year in March, I thought it would be great to show you what we have available for your son or daughter. So if you will go to the McKinney High School website, and then underneath academics, if you'll click on library, it takes you to our campus's Learning Commons website, which is mckinneyhighschoollibrary.weebly.com. So you can go one of either way, through the website or through the high school's website. So once you get here, you're going to click on databases, and this is going to take you to a full page of all of the resources that we have on our campus. So if your son or daughter is doing any type of research, this is the place that you want them to go for information. So if we scroll down to the very bottom, there is a database on the right hand side that is called Testing and Education Reference Center, or TERC. And this is my favorite database. So once you get on the actual database, you can hover over these tabs up top, and this will show you kind of what we have that students can access. So we've got basic skills. So this is in English and writing and math. We've got high school. Under the high school category, we have the STAR. So students can practice the STAR test if they need some additional support. We also have math videos, and then if your son or daughter is taking an AP class, we do have AP exams, practice exams that they can take. Under college prep, we've got the ACT, PSAT, SAT. You can also search for college or scholarships. Under the career, we've got all of these different career paths. That you can access. You can even do a career assessment. So if your son or daughter doesn't quite know what they want to do after school, they can take the assessment to see kind of where they should look into going career-wise. And then grad school, the GMAT, the GRE, the LSAT, MCAT. And then we even have the U.S. citizenship test. So this is just a little bit of what it has. Even if I click right here on the read only, it's going to show you all of the different exams, online courses, books that we have that cover all of those categories. So cosmetology, these are all of the online courses that we have. Fire, law enforcement, medical and nursing. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. So I would definitely look into this. I'm sure any student on our campus could access and use at least one thing in this database. But what we're going to focus on today is the SAT. So if I go up to college prep and I click on SAT, this is going to take me to the landing page, and you have several different options when you get here. One thing that you will have to do, your son or daughter will have to do, is create an account. So we've got a password that I can give your son or daughter, or your teacher can give them just to get into this database. But once they get in and they want to access some of these practice tests or do a college search, it's going to ask them to create an account. And it's real important that they create it maybe using their McKinney issued email address and then a password that they can remember, because if they forget it, they're going to have to reset it. I cannot look that up. So they'll create an account, and then they can do one of two things. They can do the online practice test and courses, or they can go through the online book. Now this book, if you click right here and hit start now, it is a PDF. So they can pull it up. I probably wouldn't want to print it because it's so large, but there are 9 full-length practice tests in this book, and it does cover everything that they would need to know. But up here at the very top are the practice tests and the online course. If I click on the practice tests and hit start now, it's going to ask me to either register or log in, and I've already registered, so I'm going to log in, and it's going to take me to this landing page. And the great thing about this is that I can click on study plan and I can put in the date of the SAT test date. So I put in March 4th, and so it tells me I have 107 days until that exam. So it's going to kind of pace me on practicing for the SAT. So I can go over to the practice test and take this, okay, or I can go back home. Oops, not home. I'm going to click on the other tab, sorry, and I'm going to click on the course, okay, and in the course it's going to give you some lessons over here. So you can click through each of the lessons, and if I click right here, it's going to take me through the tutorial. So this is the actual lesson for pacing and math. So I would read through all of the information. There's some drag and drops, things that you would do within each of the lessons. Okay. And then over here, this is just a little bit about the SAT, what it tests, what it does not test, and then scoring, how the scoring looks. And then if I click on flashcards, it actually takes me to some additional things. So I can go to college and financial aid, when to take the SAT, when to retake the SAT, some last minute study tips and how to beat test stress, which a lot of our students have. So all of these are great resources. If I go to progress up here, it's going to tell me where I am in all of these categories. So this is just a wonderful place to get some additional studying materials and prep that is free for every student to use. So if you have any questions about any of this, how it works, you can contact me. My information is right here on the McKinney High School Learning Commons website, and I'm just very excited about it, and I want to share what we have.